Hello everyone, this is Vinny Tartamella. You also know me as Vinny Art online. I am a former lead designer at McFarlane Toys and a comic book creator. Today I'm reviewing the 2-pack Transformers Reactivate Starscream and Bumblebee figures. Now this is a pretty interesting set. I believe it came out about a year ago, and this is based off of a video game that has yet to be released. They keep having delays. I don't even know if it's still something that's happening or not, but it looked pretty promising from some of the stuff that I've seen and heard. So yeah, we're going to break into this one. Packaging's pretty cool and interesting. The designs are actually really cool. I dig them, and we'll get a better look at all that too. So the Reactivate, I'm assuming a lot of these Transformers were out of commission, and from what I understood, a little bit of the video game that I heard is that there are parts that are replaced on them, and that's how they're reactivated, or the humans reactivated them. So you'll see there's like there's not symmetry with the patterns and designs on these figures. So like Bumblebee, the doors on the sides of his buggy there, one's black, one's yellow. As you can see, Starscream, he has some black pieces, as if one side of him was blown up, and then they kind of put them back together. So they used other parts from other planes. So that's pretty cool. And the sculpt work is actually different on those other parts as well. So the black is different from the gray on Starscream, the designs, but it's not jarring or anything. It's just little details that are kind of shaped and that are different. So I did like that. So it's not the same mold, just like duplicated for either side. So it's pretty cool that these figures even exist. That the video game isn't out. So there's one other 2-pack that I'm aware of. It's Optimus Prime and Soundwave. And from what I understand, Soundwave is way too small. And he's like some kind of a car as well. But yeah, I'd better look at Starscream. And I do like this. Although I don't understand why he has blue eyes. It should be red, but regardless, it still looks pretty damn cool. Yeah, I don't know. Starscream is just an awesome character, and I do like how this thing turned out. So articulation wise, the head's pretty good. Shoulders, they go out to the side, but also the shoulder pad things move as well. He has rotation at the biceps, single hinge for the elbow. There's no rotation at the hand. It turns inward for transformation, but he does have a waist turn, which is really cool. You don't see that too often in Starscream figures. I believe the War for Cybertron one, he's one of the few that has that. Wings, pretty good articulation on the wings as well. I dig that. Splits are pretty good, but those hip kind of pieces, they also hinge, or they kind of move. There's a little bit of up and down on them. They're pretty stiff too, so not bad. That looks good. Upper thigh rotation, single bend for the knee. He does have the rocker for the foot, so you get him in some pretty good dynamic poses. So that's all good. And yeah, most of his like little wings and fin pieces also move. Then we have Bumblebee. I really like this design. It's pretty badass. It has like I don't know, it's sort of like a fun feel to it, where it could probably work in a movie, but yet the aesthetic is more reminiscent of the cartoon, the G1, at least like with his head and kind of the shape of the body. I don't know, there's something about it I like. Instead of having like the kind of belly heavy, it's more like on his chest. So he does look more heroic and tough, but yet he has the very classic Bumblebee head. And I do like that he could look up in a fantastic way. His shoulders are interesting. They're not ball joints, but they kind of hinge over. There's extra rotation in there. You can get him in some pretty good poses, surprisingly. So not bad. You could point forward like that too. He has a bicep cut, single hinge for the elbow. It's more like a little ball joint, so you can rotate it all around. No movement in the hands, and he does come with those little guns. His splits go further than a regular split. He has upper thigh rotation. single bend for the knee, and he does have a ball joint for the ankle, so you could pretty much get in any direction you wanted to or you needed to. There is no waist at all on that guy, no waist rotation, but it doesn't really limit the figure at all. It's actually really fun, so there you go. I want to give you a better look at Starscream as well in his robot mode, or I'm sorry, in his vehicle mode. So there's his jet. I do like this. There's something about the design that is, again, it feels more G1, but yet a different kind of design. On top, it looks like your classic kind of your fighter jet that you need him to look like. But I don't know, something about it. I do like it, and it's still sleek. You don't really see like parts hanging off too much. The underside, yeah, it's a little bit more robot-like, but for a Starscream figure that has actual waist rotation, this is pretty impressive. So not bad. And I think I could probably get it a little bit more flush as well, because there are tabs that are supposed to pin in, and I couldn't get all of them to pin. I was kind of rushing through this review a bit, but anyway, here is the buggy mode for Bumblebee, and I really do like this. This design is pretty cool. It's like a kind of tough, souped up buggy. So I dig it. It's really cool. The back is fantastic. I love that grill, the bumper in the front. Very cool. I wish part of it tabbed in a little bit better. But I mean, we're gonna have those issues from time to time, especially with brand new designs. And this is specifically, based off of a video game. So I'm sure the look has to be, in both modes, pretty spot on to the game model. So I'm sure there's plenty of reference and all that. And I do like how they did this. The guns are right there, like I just pointed at them. There's something you have to plug in before transformation, because you're going to have one hell of a time trying to get those in if you don't have it beforehand plugged in. So, but again, the design of this, the feel of it, I really dig it. Pretty damn cool. So his Reactivate parts, it looks like it's just kind of like the side panel on the driver's side. But yeah, the details in the back are great, and I love the little Autobot logo on the back as well. And here's how he scales with my bootleg Nemesis Prime. And again, a really awesome figure. I'll put the review up of that guy too at the end of this. Very awesome figure. So I just want to kind of show you scale, which is pretty good, because Nemesis Prime is like a bigger kind of robot. It fits properly. And there's that other Bumblebee that came out in the Legacy series. So again, you can kind of see scale. So this buggy one, he is a slightly bigger figure than your regular Bumblebee. Actually, he's a lot bigger than your regular Bumblebee, but he's still smaller than Starscream. But he looks like he could still, kick some butt if he has to. So that's pretty cool. And again, something like that would look better for like live action, I think. I don't know. Regardless, I do enjoy this set. I think it looks really good. Some shortcomings here or there, but nothing too major. Overall, very, very solid 2-pack. And here's how they scale together in vehicle mode, by the way. So yeah, I think they look great. And yes, those cannons do come off of the forearms, and you could plug them onto the wings, which I have here for Starscream. So those look pretty good. So like I said, overall, I think they did a very nice job. I dig this. I have not seen Optimus and Soundwave at all. Like I said, these came out around a year ago. So I got to check around online. But yeah, 9 out of 10. Very solid figures. I highly recommend them if you happen to find them, or you can get them on sale. But yeah, very, very cool. Be sure to pick up my Volume 3 art book as well. This thing is perfect bound, 64 pages. Absolutely amazing. So you don't want to miss out on this one. Again, this is the Volume 3. It's available right now in Indiegogo for a limited time. Yeah, more information soon on some other projects. And yeah, upcoming stuff. There's also going to be a sneak peek at City Venus 2 in this book. So yeah, you're not going to want to miss this at all. Like I said, this is going to be the next major comic book that I am releasing. This one's going to be around 52 pages. Hi, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story, also another one that I totally created. Beautiful, if you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action. This has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get, for a limited time, volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother. And yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.